Guys, this is John from SDGC, and I am here to show you the first 30 minutes of a game I actually have already played. In fact, I got my Platinum Trophy in it. Lone Survivor, the Director's Cut, an independent horror game by Jasper Byrne. You know what, give me 1 minute. I'm going to turn the volume down in my headset real quick. Okay, there we go. Want to be able to hear myself. So anyway, Lone Survivor by Jasper Byrne. One of the finest horror experiences I have ever played. And it is currently available for PS3, PS4, PlayStation Vita, Wii U, and PC. Unfortunately, it's not available for the Xbox One. But if you don't have any of those, but if you don't have a PS4, PS3, Vita, or a Wii U, you can play it on PC. This game is absolute proof that you don't need incredible AAA level visuals to get a really immersive, disturbing horror experience. And I absolutely do recommend that you play this game with the lights off and the headphones on, as we're about to find out. So when you start the game up, you see this. They talk about the ritual, so we'll show you what that means. And just like I said, make sure you play this game in a dark room. In fact, if you're playing it on a Sony system, I recommend you turn trophy notifications off, because immersion is very important in this game. And like I said, sound is very important. This game does ambient noise in a really, really wonderful way, and so I would really recommend a pair of headphones as opposed to speakers, and turn up really loud. And look at that, just like I said, disable the trophy notifications if you're playing this for the first time, because again, there's some really wonderful kind of jumps here that you really should experience on your own without any interruptions. A little message from Jasper Byrne himself there. So we'll go ahead and get started. Jasper Byrne was influenced, by the way, by the Silent Hill series, and as you see me play here, you will definitely pick up on some of those cues from that series. So there's your player character there. This game also has I think 5 different endings depending on how you play. So the replay, I know it only takes about 3 or 4 hours to get through a single game, so the replayability is really, really good. Eminently replayable. These creatures here are blind. You're not going to see any button prompts, by the way, because I'm playing it. safe house here. So one thing I will say about Lone Survivor is that sleeping and eating are very important to your mental state. And I'm not going to spoil why. But the state of your mental health is very important in determining what kind of an ending you get. And that's all I'm going to say about it. This is very much one of those games where you really do need to kind of figure things out yourself. I would highly recommend not playing with a guy your first time. Inventory, you can triangle, you can read some of these diary pages and little notes that you find laying around. I will give you one little tip. If you do decide to check out Lone Survivor, highly recommend you go in here and you get these piles of rotting meat. You'll see why in a minute. This is also how you save your game, by the way. I want to point that out. There's kind of a fine line between not getting enough sleep and getting too much sleep. Believe it or not, that's actually a thing. You can get too much sleep in this game. GA. She is the best. Better than Reese, if you get my reference there. You said before. So what we'll do is we'll put some of this rotted meat here. also very important that you keep eating as well. Kind of, again, working on mental health. So here is a mechanic that is very similar to The Evil Within. You find mirrors. That mirror will transport you back to your apartment. And of course, I'm not going to spoil why. And then you can travel right back to the very same mirror you just left. Eventually you do get a gun, but in classic survival horror style, it's not very powerful and ammo is extremely limited. This is how you get your gun. Yeah, you think? What a snake. See how I'm yawning right there? That tells me that I need to go to sleep. So I need to get to a mirror. So throughout the game, you're going to find, and this will be the last thing I'll show you. Throughout the game, you're going to find these little pills. They're going to be different colored pills, right? You find green pills, red pills, and blue pills. If you take a pill before you go to bed, you'll get a different scene every time, with a different kind of character who appears in your dreams, and it's all dependent on the color of the pill you take. So we'll go ahead and take the green pill. So, we'll stop there because I don't want to get too deep into the game. If you are interested in playing it, I'd kind of like you to figure it out on your own and kind of explore it on your own. This is a game for people who love classics like Silent Hill, real, true kind of psychological survival horror games. And I really can't recommend it highly enough. So this is probably, along with Outlast, I would say my favorite horror game of the past few years. And if you guys know me, if anybody knows me, I am a horror aficionado. It's one of my favorite genres. So definitely recommend you check out Lone Survivor. And I'll tell you what, it's only $10. It's $9.99. I mean, you really can't, and you'll get a lot of play out of this. Like I said, there's like 5 or 6 endings. It requires multiple playthroughs in order to kind of figure out what's really going on here. And it's just a great game. I cannot recommend it highly enough. You need to go check it out. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And also tune into Super Deformed Gamescast every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we sit around and we talk about whatever gaming news we've encountered that week and whatever we're playing. We have a really good time. And we hope you guys have a really good time too. So until then, thanks for joining me for Lone Survivor, the Director's Cut, and have a good night.